Well, it looks like I got another front flat. So this one's holding on because I got a heavy duty tube in there. And this is going to be a great, I guess a great example of, we're going to be patching this tube. But this is my fender bag, and on it, carry the Altoids. Got patches in there, got $5. I got a tube. And then I got my pump. My buddy, Len, he's killing me. Look, he's got his onboard air compressor, so we're all set. But we're gonna be doing an example of patching a tube on the side of the truck. So you lay the bike on the side, and then get the tire off. So remember reading a bunch of motorcycle stories. Guy was traveling across the country in the late 20s, early 30s, and in one day he got 32 flat tires. And what he would do is use this method, which I call the desert method, and I don't know why I got a flat tire, because this is a real heavy duty tube, but maybe it was one with too many patches. So there you go. You don't have to have any tools. So this tire was patched, and the patch just, I've ran this tube so long, that's what I get. This tube is got some miles on it, so there's a hole right there, and I just got to clean all this area off, and then I'll put a patch on it, see if it'll work. If not, I have another tube. So you've got this little dinky thing that scratches up the tube for the glue. I just use my knife to kind of clean all the remnants there, and then what we do on the trail usually is get some gas. And gas works, I don't know the physics involved, sort of like an abrasive. It'll get that rubber where it'll take glue really easily. That's all you do is get some gas off your bike. We always carry toilet paper, fire starter now, so there you go. That gets the area prepped. It'll dry here in a few seconds, and then I'll glue. So you put the glue on there, and you gotta let it set up, let it dry. And so back in the day when we used to get flat tires in the desert, we always carried beer with us. We opened a beer and sang the Dry song, which was, I forgot what waltz it is, or it starts out dry, 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 dry. So, because you always want to put that patch on earlier than when this stuff sets up. So do that, drink a couple of beers, and watch glue dry. Good. So here's some of the patches I carry. This one says radial, so it's made for car tires. But you just bend it open, peel that off, and put it on the tube. And we'll wait till it sets up. Got to sing the Dry song again. Yeah. Peel the patch. And should be centered a little bit. Put that on there. And then you can use like a socket to roll it. First I do it with the tire iron, just to kind of spread it out. Or you can take a socket and roll it. And hopefully this patch will be newer than the one that was on there. So I'll do this probably for a couple of minutes, just to waste some time, let it set up, and then I'll peel that sticker off the top, and hopefully it sets.
usually like taking my first bite near the rim holder. So here's my Motion Pro Bead Buddy, and this is the third hand, and that you just stick in here, and then that'll hold the bead, and then you just slowly turn it. I don't like that. So that needs to go farther in. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I adjusted this. This is always the last part that kind of sucks. So I'd use the flat part with my little notch.
Missed that.
Sheesh. There we go. Got it on. All done. And it didn't bead right there, but that'll probably pop out. But this is just your on the trail fix. And then there's all the stuff got to put away.